We are making a difference.
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 My name is Elaine Peters. I am Program Director for Canadian Lutheran World Relief, and I'm from Winnipeg. Canadian Lutheran World Relief is the relief and development arm of the Lutheran churches in Canada. We have projects that we support in Asia, the Middle East, in Africa, and Latin America. Our primary focus is in the area of good governance, and so building institutional capacity, and in poverty reduction. That can be through health programming, through educational programming with either literacy training or training of children. It can be in the area of food security, smallholder market development, in the area of environmental education and conservation, as well as in gender equity. Those are the areas that we focus our work in. The project is an integrated rural development project, and it focuses on everything that is involved in integrated rural development. It can focus on institutional capacity building, so creating self-help groups. It focuses on health education, so training community health-based workers. The next area is in the area of education, where we don't provide educational services to the formal educational services to students, but we do provide education post-school for students in after-school programs. Many of these students are first-time learners in their families, and so don't have the assistance at home that they need to improve their grades, etc. So the program in education focuses primarily on literacy training and numeracy training for adults, as well as after-school program with young people. In many ways, it's well known that women play a significant role in the development in their communities. Gender equity does not just involve women, though. Attitudes need to change. And so the significant focus has been on training both men and women on gender issues. The gender issues that are very prevalent in particularly that part of India are early age marriage for young girls. Migration is a significant issue of people migrating to Calcutta for employment, particularly in the area during the times when they don't have enough food to feed their families. And also domestic violence has been a significant issue in the communities. And much of the training that has been done in the program focuses on how to prevent domestic violence, how to deal with conflict within the family in positive ways or more positive ways that don't lead to a violent response. In terms of the early age marriage, a lot of the focus has been on education, particularly for young girls. It's known that if families value education for their girls, it is more than likely that they will not marry their young girls at a very young age of 13 or 14, that they will wait until they are of age, which is closer to 18 years of age, for them to get married. And so education has played a significant role in terms of allowing the opportunity for girls to go to school. And at the end of the project, 100% of the girls that were living in the communities were attending school. And this has significantly reduced the underage marriage issues that have been in the communities. In terms of the micro-enterprise projects, 69% of the self-help groups that we have supported in the communities were women's groups. And the other 31% were men's groups. The 69% many of those women's groups have been involved in micro-enterprise opportunities. And they don't only lend the money that they raise in their group to women, but they also lend the money to men. If men come and request a loan from the women's group, they will lend the money to a men's group as well. And so there has been an opportunity for both men and women to see the value in women also being engaged in economic activities, not just men. In this project, we've had a lot of Canadian support. The support from the Manitoba government through the MCIC has been significant to this project. The Manitoba government has supported this project for 6 years, and the Canadian government has supported it for 8 years. And so there has been significant Canadian resources that have been provided to this project to make it successful. The project has worked with 78,000 beneficiaries. So a significant group of families have been, I think it is about 14,800 families have been impacted through this project, which has had a significant impact on their livelihoods. My name is Elaine Peters. We are making a difference.